Hey guys, it's Alex here, and I'm back with and Lido for episode, no, I don't know, episode, um, season 26, the February review. Um, so yeah, we are 26 seasons in now. So go through the transfers. We have we had some players going out and two players come in. So we had Greg Jordan going out on loan to Wickham, along with Darren Black going to Dagenham and Redbridge. Released Anthony Michi. Ben Gill made his move to Atletico for 9 million. Um, Still pretty surprised I could get that much for one player. David Harrington left for free to Hearts. Damon Sampson, oh, excuse me, went on loan to Wigan. Nicky Scott went to Aston Villa. Barry Phillips to Falkirk. Robert Callaghan, he actually went on loan to Leeds because they offered to pay most of his wages, and he's got on pretty big wages. Franchik went out on loan to Sunderland, and Barrett went on loan to Aber. John Smith to Hamilton. Chris Webber to Bristol Rovers. David Sullivan to Brighton, and Jonathan Hall to Dunfermline. So we're getting a lot in actually from loans. And then this January, we actually sold two players as well, two oldies. Johnny Walsh to Sheffield United for 1.6 million. We just seem to sell all our centre backs to them, like our older centre backs. So yeah, he was getting a bit old, wasn't playing as much. Get the youth coming through. Peter Scholes also, he went to Burnley, hasn't played much this season, so I'd cash in on a bit on him now. 1 million, not much, but still it's something. So we brought in 11 million, and then Mike Berger came in on a free from West Ham. And then we also signed Andy Sullivan, who's a free transfer. 20-year-old Irish centre mid, got a good report and some good stats there, so hopefully we can develop him in something good there. So, straight on to the transfers. We had two testimonials, O'Sullivan and Johnny Walsh, both turning 30. Kieran O'Sullivan's pretty old now, surprisingly. It's really weird to see these old players like retiring, and you're like, they were regens that came in like 5 years in. We had some friendlies again against the big teams. Actually, didn't do too well, but we drew with Man U and West Ham. Then we had to go through the qualification, obviously, due to our league going down in rep. We won 5-0 against Nordirland, and then 4-1 away, so that was pretty good. Then we started the league with a 4-0 win over against Aberystwyth Uni. Then we played CSKA Sofia from where are they from? Bulgaria. And we won 5-0 away, which is pretty good. Owen Hill with a hat trick. 2-1 against Ryder, and then 1-0 at home, so we got to go into the group stages again. Sefton Druids was a 2-0 win, O'Sullivan and Figueres. Then Bangor City was a 3-2 win, bit of a closer game here. Louis Perry getting the goal though. I think, was it to win it, or was it Saxton's? It was Perry in an 87th minute penalty. Pretty close there. Then we had Celtic, first group game, won that 3-1. Wasn't as comfortable as you might seem. Owen Hill with two, and Figueres with another one there. Then we played Aber 1-0, 5-0 against Haverfordwest, 5-2 versus Seneca, which was, we had a pretty easy group for what it was, to be fair. So I'm quite happy with that. 2-1 against TNS. Lawson Newell actually getting a goal. We loaned him out there last year, and he's scoring against them now. Premier League Cup first round, we beat Care 3-2. Then we beat them 5-1 in the league. Then we had Sevilla, so it wasn't actually a tough group. Seneca, Sevilla, and Celtic is pretty good like teams there. We won 2-1 away for Gueres and Owen Hill with the goals. Real, we beat 3-1. Then we played ABBA and won 1-0. Then Airbus was 0-0, which was really annoying. First draw of the season. Yeah, pretty poor seeing as we were at home, to be fair. And it was quite even actually, which was really annoying. We did have the backup team out though, but then we played Sevilla and won 3-1 at home. 8-0 against Accra Fair in the Welsh Cup third round. 3 for Gary Parry, and look at all, there's like loads of just goal signs next to people's names. 3-1 against Aberystwyth Uni in the Premier League Cup semi-final, and then 2-0 in the league. 4-1 away to Celtic. Kind of ran away with this, surprisingly. 4-0 up, and then they got one back right at the end, but that's quite surprising. We beat them that comfortably. Then we played Ryder, beat them 4-0. Sefton Druids 2-0. Another draw against Aber, 0-0 this time. Really annoying. It was at home, but we did have. Did we have the first team out? No, we had the second team out again. But yeah, we just have our first team and our second team sort of who just rotate. Then we had Seneca, and we beat them 6-0 in the end. It was pretty comfortable. If you look at the group, we dominated it. 6 wins out of 6. 23-4, 6 against. Sevilla actually won. They beat Celtic on the last day, last group game to go through. So Celtic are out there, which is pretty good because we need, due to our league reputation, we need the teams around us to do bad, like the country. So we don't want Scotland doing well. We don't want Turkey doing well. We want the big nations like France, Germany, Spain, England. We want all of them to do well because we're not going to make a difference on them. So we'd rather have our league do well, sort of thing, which is pretty complicated. But 3-0 against Bangor then, and 4-1 versus Newtown. 4-0 Haverford 2-0 TNS, even with Markey getting sent off. 2-2 against Care, which is really, really annoying. They got a last minute goal and they had a man sent off, which was really annoying. We did have the second team out yet again. But then 1-0 win against Airbus, 4-2 against Real, 4-0 versus Newtown, and then the Welsh Cup, 4th round versus Care. We beat them 6-1 with Newville getting 3. So if we look at the league, doing pretty well. Not as well as we have done. 19 wins, 3 draws already. Not too good, but we have conceded quite a few, but we haven't scored that many. It seems like our scoring tallies are going down a bit. We're not focusing as much. We've got 88 last year, which was the first time we haven't got 100 for a while, but now we're on 59. Not too many, but we're on 60 points. ABBA are actually in second, 43, and then TNS closely behind. And then a gap to Airbus, Real and Bangor. Down the bottom, Half West seem like they're relegated already, closely followed by Ryder. But yeah, so if we look at the stats, I guess, of the league so far, we got average assists of not average assists, average rating obviously. Nelson, Kelly, and Saxton. Nelson and Potter are actually up there for assists, which is pretty good. No one up there for goals. Actually, Zoran Baric is though for ABBA, so our on loan player, which is pretty cool. If we look at, I guess, the squad stats, here we go. Goals wise, 15 for Benali, 10 for Hill, 9 for Saxton, 8 for Newville, 8 for Potter, 7 for Jordan Martin. He's doing really well actually, Jordan Martin. 17-year-old from our youth. He's sort of the backup right winger because we don't really have anyone else apart from Potter, so he's doing really well this year. Been playing a lot of games. Then Kanati is 7, Perry with 6, Parry with 6, Perry with 4, Nelson with 4. I think we have players injured though. Let's go on loan or trial. There we go. So Figueres actually has 9 goals. He's injured at the moment, but he has 9 goals for us. Norble's got 8. Jarman's been injured for 3 to 4 months, which is really, really annoying. So he's going to miss the entire season now. But he got 8. So he was injured, which is really annoying. Assist-wise, Benali's up there as well. He's our star man. 20 assists. 16 for Potter, 14 for Nelson, 9 for Parry. But Benali, look at, he's lost his hair though. He's gone bald. A lot of my players are just starting to go bald, which is really weird. But yeah, so hopefully he continues on. His contract's sort of running out, so hopefully he can either sell him on for a lot more or keep him and try and get a lower contract. I've been trying to get people on sort of lower contracts, especially when they get older. Their sort of wage demands go down. So look, I've got where is he? Dan McCaw, he's on 11,000 when he used to be on 20. He's actually retiring, which is really sad to see. The player, well, our star striker, brought in from Glenavon, our first buy for money, 66k for a 16-year-old from Northern Ireland, which I didn't think would come off, but he has definitely shown it does come off. So he will be retiring, which is really weird, seeing as we bought him in 2021. So he'll be retiring. But yeah, look, O'Sullivan's on 10,000. Got Wayne Clark down to 6,500. He's very old. I think he might retire next season. But yeah. So what else was I going to say? Oh yeah, we had a board takeover again. It was a long takeover though. They announced it in like October, and it just kept going and kept going, and it went actually into the January transfer window, which is really annoying. And then it always seems to happen now that they go, oh yeah, we don't want you taking the club forward, so we're going to look for someone else. And then I play 2 games, and they're like, yeah, we believe that you can take us forward. So if you're like a solid manager in that sort of team, you'll stay. But if you're a bit like your first season, you're going to get kicked out, like I did with Charlton, which is really, really annoying. So Joel McWilliams, a Northern Irish consortium, took over. It was really annoying because there was a hint, like a message came up that an unknown tycoon would take over, which I would have just loved so much. but he didn't. But he did actually invest 21 million into the budget, which is brings us up to 46 million, which is really good there. But yeah, so that'll be it, I think. Otherwise, I don't think anyone's coming in or out. We got Aaron Blore going to Airbus at the end of the year. 19-year-old right back didn't really make it, so hopefully he does well for them. But yeah, so I'll be back at the end of the season or whatever. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. Actually, sorry, we have Dortmund in the first knockout round. Just wanted to tell you, there's Dortmund. Other teams in there, not Rangers and Grasshoppers got in, which is pretty cool. But yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed this. It's been Alex, and I'll see you guys later.